This is not going to be a super complicated tutorial. It's going to be straightforward. The idea is I want to show you exactly where the kick is, where the snare is, and what to do with your hi-hats and other instruments. So yeah, let's make a quick drum beat using Reason. First thing you want to do, if you notice down here, quantize during recording, which you want to click on. If it's off, make sure you click it on. And also you want your click track on. If it's off, turn it on, right? You want to set your tempo, whatever tempo you want. Today I chose 88. You want your loop on, okay? If it's off, turn it on. Then you can set your loop right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars. Every bar has 4 measures in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your first bar. Your second bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our loop. We're doing an 8-bar loop. But actually, as a matter of fact, we don't need to do 8 bars. We can do 4. So we can click this, drag it. Anyway, enough about that. We want to get to the nitty gritty. Let's load up an instance of Kong. Happens to be one of my favorite drum machines there. So we drag it, we find it, we drag it right here where it says add device. You can just drag it. Or you can click add device. Either way, it's going to get to the same thing. If you click add device, you have to go over here, find it within your instruments. To me, it's easier to just go to your instruments, find it, and then just click, hold, and drag. Now we got to put some sounds in it. Let's put a kick in there. Let's put a snare in there. And let's put a hi-hat. All right, so we got a kick, a snare, and a hi-hat. On Kong specifically, on most of them actually, you want to increase the volume or the level. So that's going to give you full volume. So the velocity it's going to hit harder. Increase the volume. Increase the volume. Increase the volume. You want to make sure before you do this that your pad is selected. You'll know that the pad that you want to increase the volume on is selected because there's going to be a little blue ring around. We can start with the hi-hat. All right, so if you have a MIDI keyboard, find it. Find the sound on your MIDI keyboard. Right there, it's for me. So what we're going to do is just going to go along with the click track and put our pattern in, right? So the click track is this. So you're just going to click on record right here. Oh, here's the other thing too. I forgot to mention. In the beginning when we're setting this up, make sure this pre is selected. This is your pre count. This is going to give you a 1, 2, 3, 4 count before you actually start recording. So it's like a countdown, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, go. You know what I mean? So I forgot to tell you about that earlier. There it is. That's it. Once you hit that 4-bar loop, it's going to return to the beginning. Okay? If it was longer or if you had loop off, it'll just keep going. It'll just keep recording. At the end of the 4, then you don't have to hit any more notes because it's going to loop right back to the beginning. And now we can listen to what we did. Dope, 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 dope. We're gonna want to open a new note lane. So you can go here, right click. It's gonna open up a new note lane. Now you're ready to put in your second instrument. The reason why you want to put in a different note lane is because you want to edit these sounds later. If you want to edit the sounds later in your drum beat, you want those sounds separated from each other. You don't want them all bunched in one track. Let's find a cool place to put this open hi-hat. Mm-hmm. It sounds like it doesn't make any kind of sense, but it's okay because this is the progress of building everything, right? So let's create another note lane. What do we got next? Okay, the snare. Cool. So as you can see, our snares are falling on every second and fourth measure. So right here is the first one. Right here is the second one. And it repeats for every bar. It's gonna fall in the same place on every bar. As you progress making your drum beats and stuff like that, you'll start to develop your own little patterns and put more snares in different places. But this is the basic pattern. Let's open a new note lane, press 3. If you have a numeric pad, the shortcut to record is going to be the asterisk. All right, it's time to record the kick. So that's pretty much it. In a nutshell, you're already done. This is your drum beat. It's that simple. Like, as you continuously make your drum patterns, more and more ideas will pop up. I suggest for you guys to like seriously start listening to the drum patterns. If you're having trouble doing them, take your time, have fun. There's different ways to skin the cat. I'm definitely going to try to do more tutorials like this. But it'd be cool if you guys kind of gave me like some insight on what you wanted to learn or what you needed to learn. For right now, though, I'm just going to kind of freestyle random things that I figured what would a young me like to know. So until that day comes, I think I'm just going to be making random tutorials until you guys kind of ask me questions or, you know. Also, I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I'm brand new to this. I don't know if you can tell how nervous I am, but I am. And yeah, so every little bit helps. So if you can just hit the like button, subscribe. I don't know. I feel like that's going to help out a lot. That's going to help out a lot on my journey. So thank you again. And yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back soon. Peace.